Hello, my name is Jada Ratera. The myth I chose to talk about today is number 8, which is denial is a bad way to cope with stress. This is my opinion on whether or not I believe that it may or may not help. So here we go. It says, although we are told to deal with situations and handle them head on, that may or may not be the best thing. I believe that refusing to acknowledge that something is wrong will make things worse, 9 times out of 10. Whether or not it is emotional, painful, physical, whatever. Denial is an action of declaring something that is not true. Denial can reduce your anxiety short term. Eventually, you could be at your all-time low and you could be going through it, and all that pain and emotion is going to catch up with you, and you could be trying to blame others for your situations. You could potentially use denial as a defense mechanism and begin lying to yourself, families, and friends. Denial can also be a healthy option at the time, but it can also be a harmful and unhealthy, and can cause unhealthy behaviors and unhealthy relationships. Ways to help with denial: you can always go ask for help with such as a family member, friend, or extreme cases, you can always go to a therapist or your doctor or anybody you feel comfortable with. What it looks like when a person is in denial: they won't acknowledge a difficult situation. They try not to face the facts of a problem. They try to downplay possible consequences of a issue. Denial can be helpful after a traumatic event. You might need several days or maybe several weeks to process what's happening and come to grips with all the challenges ahead. An example of what denial looks like is, you can imagine what might happen if you find a lump in your throat. You feel a rush of fear that you imagine having cancer. So you ignore the lump, hoping that it'll go away on its own. But the lump is still there a week later, so you consult with a doctor. This is my opinion on what I think, or how I think denial is a good way or not. So, thank you.